In the old days, I used to get quite a few death threats, so those were sort of fun. Oh, jeez. No, you can come back later. Thanks. Okay, so I'm Stuart McClure, CEO and founder of Cylance, and we're a new artificial intelligence-based cybersecurity company that predicts attacks and stops them before they ever start. The time that it takes us to learn whether or not something is malicious or good is less than an eye blink. Cylance is actually a joined word between cyber and vigilance, but as I started to say the name over and over again, I started to realize Cylance, silence, silence, that's what we are. We create silence for people. The technology that we employ at Cylance uses very much the same algorithms and technology that have been used for decades, literally, in many different industries. We learn, just like Google learns, what you're most interested in, so what ads to display for you. Same algorithms, just applied to a different space. We often release reports on cyber attacks, a couple of them just recently. One against Japan, coming out of China, but another operation also that came out of Iran about a year ago called Operation Cleaver. This was a little bit more insidious. They would actually attack airports and airlines and construction and all kinds of other critical infrastructure with the sole purpose of potentially manipulating the geopolitical landscape around nuclear power and nuclear arms treaties. It was one of the first real examples of a government, a foreign government, spending their money targeting critical infrastructure to just influence politics. Well, the biggest cyber threats I think that face the US government today are certainly nation states that position themselves inside of US companies in two ways. The first is intellectual property theft, so taking our secrets, if you will. And then second is positioning themselves for future cyber war in the physical world. We've seen this multiple times, for example, in Eastern Europe with Georgia and Kazakhstan. They brought down the banks, for example. No one could get money, total chaos created. For me, disruption is not necessarily something that is never been seen before, never been heard before. But disruption is taking something that may or may not have been seen or heard before and really changing the world, like impacting the world in a substantive way. And that's what we've set off to do with this company, with this technology, is to try and truly disrupt what people believe is possible and blow their minds with what truly is possible with technology like this.